What's up, everyone? Welcome to NTWANfc for our Sunday update video here in eFootball, and we have a new pack, of course, as it is the case every weekend, and it should be Alexander Wirtz and Trent Alexander Arnold. Let's see here, login update. Here is the summer transfer Florian Wirtz. I'm sorry. The new Liverpool signing, and the very, very expensive one for Liverpool here. He gets momentum, dribbling. Trent Alexander-Arnold here with the edge crossing, and Tijjani Reijnders here with a visionary pass. Let's have a quick look here at these guys. Alexander Wirtz here, whole player. Offensive midfielder, German, 177, 71 kilos. Very good stats in dribbling and possession. He can play many positions here in the midfield, as you can see, and you can even train him as a striker and central midfielder. Let's have a quick look here. He has the striker instinct booster. Player skills here: double touch, chop, turn, cut behind and turn, soul control, momentum, dribbling, long range curler, one-time shot, one-touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing. Perhaps a player that could benefit Flip-Flap here to give him the double touch level 3. And he seems that he has a lot of dribbling skills, perhaps depending on whether you want to use this guy as a midfielder or a more offensive type of player. You could give him some, if you're going to play him as a midfielder, all the man marking, interception, but perhaps track back type of skills. If not, you could go for some more offensive one. Perhaps he could use the long range shooting here since he doesn't have it. And he seems to be a decent player here. We're gonna see what he does this season for Liverpool, of course. A lot of expectations on him because of the price of his transfer. The next one here, Trent Alexander-Arnold signing for Real Madrid for free, leaving Liverpool here in the summer. He gets the edge crossing player skill. That's going to be an interesting one because Real Madrid really needed a right back, and the game could use a right back for the Spanish league here. So they're getting a very good one here in Trent Alexander-Arnold, offensive fullback. Let's see, 85 rated with the boost here. He can play also as a central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Very good passing stats and curl. We know how good he is on those crosses, and of course he gets the edge crossing special player skill here. Let's have a look. Soul control, rising shot, long range shooting, one touch pass, through passing, weighted pass, pinpoint crossing, edge crossing, outside curler, and a low lofted pass. So he has a lot of those skills needed to be crossing. He's not a crossing specialist. He is an offensive fullback. He can use, of course, all the defensive skills because if you're going to play him as a right back, then, he needs to have the likes of blocker, sliding tackle, man marking, interception, just to name a few. And if you give him that, I assume he's going to be an excellent choice here as a right back with a lot of offensive potential. Definitely one to watch here for Real Madrid. The next one, Tijjani Reijnders, here coming from Milan AC, had a fantastic season with Milan and now moving on to the Premier League with Manchester City. He comes with the visionary pass. Player skill here, player ID is box to box. Tijjani Reijnders, 85 rated with the boost, 185, a taller player, but he's not a super dominant physically in the midfield, but definitely a very interesting player here. He can play central midfielder, defensive mid. You can train him as an offensive mid or even as a right wing forward here. Interesting. And he's got very complete, a lot of stat here in the mid 70s. They're probably, once you train him, they go up to mid 80s. Some of them you can get it to the 90s. He's going to be very complete, perhaps a little bit more offensive than defensive in terms of being a box to box. But an interesting choice, and he plays for the Netherlands, so he can be very useful if you're playing with the Netherlands in the national teams event. His booster here: offense creator, offensive awareness, ball control, low pass, kicking power. Let's see here the player skills. He comes with the double touch, Marseille turn, cut behind and turn, soul control, long range shooting, one touch pass, one time shot, through passing, weighted pass, and visionary pass. So visionary pass, a very useful skill for the midfielders. And he has double touch and soul control. You give him flip flap, he can get the double touch level 3. Very, very good dribbler. He's got the Marseille turn and the cut behind and turn also. Very, very complete. He's missing also, as a midfielder, he's going to miss here the sort of more defensive skills, the man marking, interception, sliding tackle, blocker. You add that to him along with perhaps flip flap, and now you have someone who's very strong in the midfield as a passer, as a dribbler, and as a defender. Perhaps, aerial superiority would be something that could be useful for him. He's on the taller side, but he's not all that tall, so that he can fight a little bit more in the midfield. But, you'll have to make some concessions, I guess, in terms of additional skills. There's a few that he needs because he has so many dribbling skills. There are some skills that you're going to have to choose what to give to him, whether you want him to be more offensive or defensive if you do him. So that is it here for the new pack, the summer transfer Showtime pack. Let's see what else is there here in the contract section, if they added anything else. We still have the Barcelona MSN pack here for another 3 days, a little less than 3 days, I'm sorry. One of the last chance perhaps to get the Messi, Suarez, and Neymar trio here. This Brazilian league and J League, they were already there. The Borussia Dortmund campaign is still going on, and Quarter is still there until midweek. Pelé, Puskás, and Cruyff, just 3 more days to try to get them if you were interested in this guy. Pelé, absolutely fantastic. You can check the review we did on him. This guy is an absolute beast here. There is also just 3 days left to select your Legends Assemble special reward here. And then that is it pretty much here. So not a lot of content here, just a Showtime pack. We're going to have a quick look here at the objectives. The objectives you should have done. Everything should be completed now. Borussia Dortmund and the 30th anniversary series. Now 3 days left. On Wednesday there's going to be an update, and we're going to get a new campaign, and we're going to see, because it's going to be the campaign that precedes the 5.0 update. That's going to be sort of a staggered rollout of eFootball 2026. So expect a bigger update and a new campaign celebrating this new version of the game. We will see what is included at that time on Wednesday. Let's have a quick look here at the events. The new event here is the English Club. That makes sense here, considering that we're getting Florian Wirtz here, and it is both for the PvP and the AI. As usual, one training program for the AI event, and the skill training program for the PvP event. And that is it for the other ones. You should have completed them pretty much all here. And these long journey flexible, they were part of the campaign for the 30th anniversary. They will all be gone next Wednesday, and we're gonna expect a new refresh of the campaign here, and a major update. We're gonna see what happens and if there is another special promotion, but we'll see. You know, this one was a pretty good one, this 30th anniversary. You got one free spin with a major epic player, and then you got, even on top of that, a selection contract with some of these players that were really excellent. You don't see that a lot, that they give out these major players for free. So the 30th anniversary, it was not a bad one here. They definitely were more generous than they usually were. But guys, that is it for today for the Sunday update here in eFootball. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like on this video, and I will see you all on the next one.
Hit me with that like, and sub to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell. Click that bit, alright. The algo recommends, for she gon' like. The algo knows you well. Hit me with that like, subscribe to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell.